listening to the podcast To Be Single or Not to Be by Shanna Montana, a podcast where we talk about the single life, dating, and relationships so you can make a decision at the end of each episode and decide to be single or not to be. That is the final question.
So today's topic is, what do men want from us? And by us, I am referring to women. So don't be offended and think that this episode is a little bit biased. So it might be a little bit, but we have some men in the building and we have questions that need to be answered. So this is how it's going to go. So anywho, I think that this is a very valid question for us to ask, since it seems that we tend to get into these relationships and entanglements with an idea of why we're there. However, as the quote unquote job progresses, we sometimes find that we're not on the same page as our partner. And then we are left asking the question again, what do you men, what do you niggas, what do you men, what do you men want from us? I'm keep it cute. So I figured, why not bring in some guys on the show who I think can give us some insight from different perspectives and may possibly be able to add some value to this conversation and give us ladies some knowledge we can actually walk away and use. Maybe, I don't know. You know, when it comes to men, we'll see how much we can walk away and use, you know. So shots fired. So the guests, are two men who I work with as a co-host on the awesome podcast, the Doneson Podcast. And up first, we have the creator of the Doneson Podcast, Rod. Say what's up to the people.
What's up, everybody? Very, very, very glad to be on this show, and thank you, Mrs. Montana.
Yes.
Let's get it.
Yes, get it. And up next, we have our other awesome co-host, Uncle Rico.
What's up, ladies? How y'all doing?
We in the building.
In the building, in the house.
In the house.
So I'm representing for us right now, ladies. Just me, but I promise.
Send in help.
Look.
Hey, what is that? Oh, you Army. Send in the 5th Brigade.
Look, I'm gonna
she gonna need it. It's gonna be like Custer. Last stand.
The Alamo.
I'm gonna hold it down, ladies.
All
Don't
right.
y'all fret. Don't y'all fret. All right, so at first we're gonna get right to it. Picture it. 2021. Men and women are still facing the same damn relationship issues that we faced 50 years ago. Man, why is that? Why do y'all think we still going through the same shit that our mamas, our daddies, our grandmamas, our grandpappies? Why are we going through the same stuff they went through?
But what exactly is you going through?
We are going through, let's start with people still not being honest. Mm-hmm. People still out here cheating. Mm-hmm. People still, and I'm saying people because this is men and women. Mm-hmm. People still out here making bad decisions, signing up to do life with people for the wrong reasons. Mm-hmm. People still out here broke. People still out here trying to get in a relationship because they homeless. Mm-hmm. You know, it's a lot of things that are still going wrong in relationships that we literally can look in the mirror and see, like, we've seen this. We know the trajectory is not going to work out, and then we still show up and do the job the same way. So literally, you know, we unfortunately sometimes, you know, we see good things from our parents and we take that in family, whoever, and sometimes we see bad things. So we can see mom or dad in a terrible relationship, and then we go sign up and do the same exact thing instead of taking that example and saying, I'm going to actually use this, but I'm going to use it to make sure that I never do what mom or dad did, you know. So that, like, how are we still in the same space and place? I don't feel like we really made a lot of progression in growth in relationships. Do y'all think differently that we have?
Well, it comes down to the individual, but basically most times when a man is attracted to a woman or vice versa, a woman is attracted to a man, mm-hmm. it's a first glance-like thing. Mm. And either one, once that happens, it's a false attraction, really, because you really don't know that person.
Okay, so like chemistry.
Right.
That's
so
chemistry.
Yeah, right. But you jump right in.
Yep.
And you take off. And then the travel, you start seeing certain things that you don't like, dislike, both sides.
Right.
But something part of the relationship you're very attractive to.
Yeah.
And they stay in it for the wrong reasons then.
Right. I agree. I think I always say chemistry gets you killed out here because, I'm a firm believer. You have people, because I think I heard that. So I listened to a YouTube video that said, stop signing up to do life with people based off chemistry. Because if you look at it from the perspective of, we have a chemistry, we work together.
Right.
That's cool. You have a coworker, you have a chemistry with your partner, you do well at work together.
Right.
People tend to bump into a person and they may romantically have a chemistry, but they married.
Right.
You feel like you got a chemistry with this person over here. So I went and you cheated and you did whatever because that felt good for a moment because of that chemistry. So it's like, that's why I say chemistry gets you killed out here. You out here playing with people's lives because something felt good for a moment. So it's like, you may have a chemistry, but you got to know what to do with it. And I think that correlates with exactly what you said, that people tend to, something feels good about the relationship. And if it's 10 things that are bad, that one feels good enough for me to stay when I really need to go. So I think we got to, Part of that is I stopped giving into the flesh, I guess. Like,
well, that's not gonna happen because there ain't gonna be no people on this earth. If we too big,
we got enough niggas walking around for a while.
I think, to my perspective, I guess you're asking about why men lie. I guess why men lie. Right?
Yeah, you could ask. That's a great question.
So
that needs an answer.
I tell this to ladies. Men are men. You're not going to change a brother, a nigga, whatever you want to call him. You're not going to change him. He is a born hunter. Yeah. The only advice that I can give to women is if you go to the grocery store and you're not going to the grocery store to buy every single item on the shelf.
Right.
You're just going to the grocery store to pick up a few items from each aisle and you're going to get what you need and leave.
Right.
So I tell a lot of women all the time that when you meet a dude, don't try to get everything. Just try to get what you can get, whether it's a great conversation, whether it's just a great time, whether it might be sexually, if that's what you want. But don't approach everything like you're going to buy the whole store with a dude.
So is that okay, I like the analogy, I like the comparison, but do we look at it in a way of, when you say don't try to get everything, do you have to just kind of assess a person as you meet them to see what they can give you?
Several guys.
Oh, so you need to be dating.
Right. You need to be dating. You need to have fun.
Okay.
And first and foremost, I think you need to get to know people so then if things don't work out, you can still call the person back and say, hey, how you doing? And have a conversation. It shouldn't be all or nothing every time you meet somebody.
This is true. And
so it's nothing wrong with collecting good people around you. And then in the process of you conversating with them, in the process of maybe spending some time with them, whether lunch or dinner, and then you look back and you say, hey, I think I might want to spend a little bit more time for this person. But I'm not going to 86 the other 2 or 3 dudes because they might have knowledge as far as helping me with my business.
Okay.
They might have knowledge as far as helping me with my relationship. So I tell women to collect good people. Yeah,
because they can still have some value.
Down the road, lifetime.
And I didn't look at it like that. I think because we tend to I know I throw niggas away.
Yeah.
So I think that that's a great one. The dating, women definitely need to start doing that because again, that chemistry, we jump on board with somebody, 2 weeks, we in love, we trash everybody else. Don't know the brother middle name, you know? So I think that's number one. And I think what you said, it would take some maturity. I think we have to kind of be honest with ourselves and be a little bit more mature to understand that just because it didn't work out, if the guy didn't do anything to disrespect or hurt you in that time frame, maybe they could teach you about stocks. Maybe they could teach you about something, it may be some value, but if you find there's no value, just wish them well.
Yeah. I've been around women, I'm dating now.
Yeah.
And I'm a little bit more serious with one person now, just in case they're listening, you know what I'm saying?
Let's hope by the time it's
by the time it's over, she can get 86. No, but I sat down with women, whether it be for a coffee date, a dinner date, Starbucks, whatever. And the only 2 questions that they've ever asked me is, do you have any kids? Have you ever been married? And that's it.
That's it.
And then second date, second time, Don't ask me anything.
You getting the draws?
I'm sitting up here. Yeah, no, I'm not even getting the draws. But to women, I just want to say, I don't know if I'm off topic or on topic.
You on topic.
But to women, if a dude just wants to get the draws, it's because you don't show an interest in, you don't have any questions but those two.
So literally, what was the
he wants to cash out.
Yeah, what was the second date like?
Like this.
Wow.
So literally, were you with some women just that didn't have a conversation? Or is that like a normal thing?
I've been with women, usually before I go out on a date, I usually like to talk to them at least on the phone.
Right.
Just to see if she can carry a conversation.
Right.
But the conversation is pretty decent over the phone. But in person,
trash.
It's like, it's trash when I'm there. But for her, it might be great because it's all about her.
So even though they're only asking you 2 questions, you're doing most of the talking, you're like carrying the weight of the conversation.
I can ask one question and they're like, yeah, this is what I do for a living. So I'm like, well, you don't want to ask what my hobbies are?
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. It has to be reciprocated. I feel like whatever I'm asking you should ask me back.
Something. Or if I ask you a question, don't ask me the same damn question.
Yeah, you could find another way to go about it. So it sounds like you just with some, but that's the problem too.
I've been with all types of women. I've been with professional women. I've been with
streetwalkers.
I mean, I love women with red hair, but I've been with women with red hair, whatever you want to classify them, man. It's just where I grew up. I had aunties that had red hair growing up. That kind of turns me on, dog. If I see a chick with freckles and red hair, I think that's why I like Wendy's.
What?
But yeah, I've been with, as far as sit down and having conversations with different types of women.
And you kind of encountered that with a lot of those women.
So then you say to yourself, am I just somebody just to, when you're sitting there, am I just somebody that's just trying to kill time with?
Get a free meal out of?
Free meal. And then so I stopped I'm going to take you out to dinner thing. Yeah. Right? So I started doing like, hey, we can go to Starbucks.
Yeah, go get a coffee.
But I don't say that right at the end. I'll ask the question or make a statement. I was like, man, I have an addiction to Starbucks. And if they say, me too, I'm like, then that's where we're going to meet at. So she can't say, because usually when I used to say it to a woman, hey, let's meet up at Starbucks, you know what she would say back to me? I don't drink coffee.
Oh, really?
That was, everybody said, I don't drink coffee.
So that was like their pushback for you to take them somewhere.
And then I was like, hey, they're just not interested in me.
Or you could say, well, let's be at Panera. That's another something to put in your back pocket. They have food and coffee. A bit more
expensive. If you don't do that pick two, man, you might as well go to Ruth Chris.
You gotta tell them we gotta pick two, and you get.
You might as well go to Rafferty's or something. Right. If you don't do that pick two. Yeah. You can't just order off the menu at Panera. That's gonna be about 18.
So I think to take from that, I think ultimately, and it is some ownership, of course, for women, things that we can do differently. But it sounds like you might have just been dealing with some dry people that if, they got those 2 sorry questions.
No, I've been dating for a long time. So I think people are people.
This is true.
So I think I think women, when they do ask you a couple questions, they just want to find out if you're not a nutcase, right?
Well, I'm different because I got so many questions when I'm on dates. I know brothers be like, I'm finna go because, I feel like I'm getting interrogated because I'm asking everything.
Man, if I had someone who can ask me more than two or three questions, I might even, I was like, you want to go look at rings? Because this is like, what's that comment that comes around every 50 years or something?
Like a solar eclipse?
Yeah, I'm like, this comment, I ain't going to have these questions for another 20 years. Like, better hold on to this. Yeah, I'm like, hey.
Happening no time soon. So that leads me to ask this, as we're talking about, the questions that are being asked, and it sounds like, you're dealing with some women that want you to lead in everything. I want to say, in relationships, this is a topic that comes up really often where most people say the man should be the leader and the woman should be willing to submit to them. So we're talking about submission. Mm-hmm. And for me, I personally feel like I don't mind submitting to a man, being submissive, however you want to word it. If I feel like that man is worthy of me doing that. Like, I'm not doing that with a clown. I think that, and I think that makes it easier. I think sometimes it becomes a tougher conversation or a controversial topic when you're talking about a brother that don't have his shit together. Like, where are you leading me to? Right. Into the darkness? Like, you aren't on track, with your career or your money, your spirituality, your health, and you talking about you want me to follow you.
Right.
Please.
Yeah.
So I think that's what people have to look at first. If you are struggling with that submission, is it some external factors going on as to why? So I want to pose the question to you all. What do you have to see before we really get into the submission part? What would you say you have to see in a woman to make you decide, like, this is it? She is the one. Like, I'm not the game coach. Like, to know. So from your perspective, like, how did you know that, like, this is it?
Well, basically because she understood me. She wasn't judgmental, for one.
Okay.
She wasn't judgmental. And at the point when I met her, we both were searching.
Okay.
And we kind of just clicked. So we just went out on a few dates to start off with. Yeah. Go to a few restaurants, sit around and eat, talk, discuss. And she had a lot of questions.
Good. I was she had more than 2 questions.
Yeah, she had a lot of questions.
Haley's coming.
And so did I. Coming up as a young man, I've lost a lot of relationships because women said I was too inquisitive. Mm-hmm. What I'm supposed to be.
Right.
I'm just not going to just jump with you because you pretty.
Right.
You may be pretty, but not on the other end. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Ain't got your stuff together.
Right.
So you don't want to get somebody who's going to pull you down and cause you heartache and hardships.
Yeah.
Right. So basically, what I look for in a woman is one who can handle her finances.
Yeah.
Spiritual.
Yeah.
And can cook.
Yeah. I know that's right.
Hey, good luck now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my wife can cook. She can burn, boy. She make all kinds of stuff from scratch.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
she love to do that stuff. And that's what I like.
Yeah.
That's the thing that makes me happy. Good home cooked meal.
Yeah.
Finances in order.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you get some spirituality about yourself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's not going to say everything else is perfect.
Right.
Because it's not. Right. We still have our little issues.
Yeah, y'all human.
People become human.
Right.
But we able to work past those.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I look for in a woman. A woman who can, cook. I don't like microwave meals and all that. Right. I'm not eating out every night.
Right.
That ain't happening either because it's taken away from the finances.
Yeah.
But you can do other things with.
Right. Yeah.
So you got to be able to get in this kitchen and get over that stove.
Get it done.
Take them shoes off.
Yeah. Let me see them pots and pans. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For real. On real tip.
So what would you say, do you feel like, did you all struggle with any kind of issues of submission or you being the leader in the home? Was there any pushback or was there any battles?
No. We don't have that. We don't have those battles. I have had them in the previous relationships, before marriage and stuff. But, it's you find some women that they want you to lead in certain areas, right? But got a whole lot of pushback in other areas.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's when a lot of conflicts start coming up. Right. Well, it's okay. I'm paying all the bills and I'm doing this. And I'm taking you out and I'm buying you nice things.
Right.
But now when it comes to...
you don't trust me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where you going? I want to ask you where you going. I mean, it's good to say where I'm going out with the girls.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going out with so-and-so. Okay, cool. All right, bye. See you.
Yeah.
At least so you can know where at least something jump off. My wife is down there. Or my husband is there.
Right. Yeah. But not on some not trusting stuff.
But not trusting stuff. Mm-hmm. And my wife and I, we got a thing. We don't, I've been in a relationship, people won't go through your phone and all that old crazy man. Yeah. That is crazy.
And they're usually the ones that's...
You're looking for something, you're going to find something. It may not be what you're looking for.
Yeah. My brother used to always tell me that don't go looking for what you want to find.
Yeah.
You will find it. It might be an old picture.
It might be completely innocent.
Yeah.
Nothing to it.
Yeah.
But you don't, in your mind, you don't turn it into something else.
Yeah.
Because you were looking for it. Because you was unsafe. You wasn't confident in your relationship from the jump.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree with you on that.
So what would you say, Rod, since you are in the dating field?
That's right.
And I guess
the battlefield.
The battlefield. Yeah. That's very
I got my Purple Heart.
Yeah. That's very appropriate. So, you know, what do you say? Like, you look for to know, like, this is it. She's the one. I'm out.
I look for someone that if I'm in the car with her and we're driving down the road and I say, I want to eat at this Exxon gas station. They have the best hot dogs and sandwiches. Mm-hmm. And she said, okay. Or let's go to this crack house. I heard they have some good, I don't know, cheese and crackers. She like, okay.
To the crack house?
Yeah, to the crack house.
Is it the crack, like they sell cheese and crackers, or the crack dope house?
The dope house. So, I mean, if anything I pick, she'd be like, that's wrong, because I got you.
Yeah, I'm not going to lead you astray.
Right. So, in other words, I used to call up females. Mm-hmm. I'm like, hey, you want to go here? Nah, why don't we go here? I'm like, you want to go here? Nah, we want to go. I don't want to go here. Or they'll call me up and like, where you at? I was like, I'm about to sit down at this restaurant, I'm about to eat. And they'll be like, why don't we meet here instead? I don't like that place. You see what I'm saying? So
I always got
you're going to get the good and bad with dating, right?
Oh, yeah.
But it's just more of that. So if somebody, like you just asked me, what I want to be with a woman, it doesn't matter where we're at, in town or out of town.
We enjoying ourselves.
You're enjoying me. You're with me because of me and the surroundings. That's first before.
Number one.
That is number one.
Okay.
Because that's number one. And number two is she's loving, how she treats others. Yeah. You know? And I'll give you an example how I love it when women treat people like this. Oh, how you doing? Oh, like a damn dog. You know what I mean? If she treats a dog with that loving and care, I want to be treated like a damn dog.
You want to be treated like a dog.
I want to be loved and hugged and kissed on and happy to see you. So y'all let me know, when have you ever seen a pet owner walk through the door after they've been, at work for a long day and just walk, like, get off me. No. Coach, they don't do that, right?
They don't shoo the dog away.
They don't shoo the dog away. They don't say the dog is jumping up and down, growling, stomach growling, hungry. They're like, I know women that will feed a dog before she will feed me.
Oh, yeah, that ain't your person.
No.
That ain't it.
You know what I mean? So those are the two main things that I look at. If a woman is loving, and a woman just wants to be with me. Yeah. I mean, we ain't
sounds easy going. It sounds like you want somebody that's like this easy.
We don't even have to have sex if she just wants to be around me.
Yeah. Because that's not asking for a whole lot.
Yeah. Because that's, stimulating as well. Just like, man, this person really wants to. It just makes you go in your head like, damn, this person really, you sit next to him watching a Netflix movie and the movie is trash. Yeah. Like what? Fatal? Yeah. And she don't give a damn how trash the damn movie is.
Because she's with you.
Because she's with you.
That's
beautiful.
Hey, ladies,
that's it.
Right. That's it. Those are the two.
Yeah. And I think the ladies should hear that and understand that, because what I read somewhere, people that, it's some people that have a problem, or what's it, for every solution. Yeah. For every solution, there's somebody out there with a problem. Yeah. Basically saying you got a solution to go eat, but you don't want to eat here. You want to go eat somewhere else because you don't like this place. Really, I know you can find something on this menu that you like. Right. Not order a drink. Right. Just go with the flow.
And ladies, for the record, that just sends, as a single man, that just sends a signal to the single man that I'm about to cash out. Yeah. What I mean by that, I'm about to get these draws. I'm about to be out. So, ladies, if you keep dating dudes and he disappears, I don't know how long it takes y'all to give it up, but if he disappears 5 weeks, 2 days, 5 hours, whatever, how long it takes, down the line, you know why.
You know why. Because
he cashed out.
He cashed out. So I want to say this, do you all think that women kind of self-sabotage when it comes
all the time?
Really? You think so?
Yeah.
What? So tell us more. Like, what are we out here doing that we setting ourselves up for failure?
Women have to understand that as stupid as y'all think we are, we are the world's greatest hunters on earth.
This is true.
Better than a lion.
Yeah.
Better than a great white shark.
Yeah.
So we can see a wheat deer female a mile away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Which when you're right.
Right.
And we'll
mile away.
We'll jump it.
We'll jump it. But
Jump it and go.
Yeah. But sometimes we're a little bit more patient.
Yeah.
You know, you ever seen those animal channels with the lion lets the
gazelle?
The gazelles pass by?
Yeah.
And you say to yourself, how come the lion didn't jump on that? I mean,
the lion got a plan.
Right, but they looking for the one that's just by themselves. Just the weakest one.
Weakest link.
But we can sense that by having a 5-minute conversation.
So it's not that we think sometimes we outsmart y'all. Oh, I got me one.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
And we already reversed the game.
We already reversed the game. If I show up and you ask me 2 questions, I'm cashing out. What's that song? Okay. I'm cashing out.
Yeah.
So
And she don't know I'm thinking that in my mind. I'm like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cashing out.
So cashing out, ladies, that's the key word. When you say he cashing out, he cashing out.
Yeah, hey, if you ladies can't stand dudes and saying this is a sucker and this, that, and you keep running into dudes and they keep cashing out, the problem ain't them. The problem is you.
Yeah. So I think on top of, okay, so we showing up sometimes, asking 2 questions and not asking enough questions. We're being difficult to some extent, you know, and I think it's nothing wrong with, sometimes you want what you want, but also if it's something that can be easy, why not make it easy?
Yeah.
Like, you love hot dogs from Thornton's, the gas station. Let's get you a hot dog from Thornton's.
Oh, you like mustard hot dogs?
Yeah, let's go do that.
And if you don't like hot dogs, they got other stuff.
Yeah, Thornton's got some good food.
Yeah, they do.
So it's like we have to, I think, I'm speaking on behalf of women, do better with just evaluating, that list of, I call it the non-negotiables. And then you have the list of what I say are desirables, things that we might like, but are not deal breakers. So, but I think also what this comes down to, in order for women to stop self-sabotaging, we really have to get clear about what it is that we really want. Yeah. What is it that you really are?
Put it out there.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Don't try to manipulate
Exactly.
a man into getting what you want.
Yeah.
Tell him what you want.
Yeah. Be direct.
Right, just be direct. Because when you start that manipulation stuff, we start looking at you like, she don't want me. She want what I can do for her.
And I'm about to carry
and y'all catch it, and women think that you all don't.
Yeah, she don't want me. She want what I can give.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, that goes to something I've heard, and I was going to bring this up later, but for example, a woman may say, like, I want a man that makes 6 figures.
Yeah.
Or I want a man that drives this car, has this, but
They don't want you. They don't want you.
Right. They want the things that come with you.
Right.
Or how do y'all feel about this when a woman says things like that, but she doesn't meet that criteria? She doesn't make 6 figures or anything close to it.
Right.
She doesn't have this car, quote unquote, that she feels the man should have.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't run in these circles that she says the man should. What do y'all think about that when a woman is asking for something that she doesn't have herself?
I'm going to look for the woman that can match me.
Okay. Equally yoked.
Yeah, if that's what you looking for. You shouldn't be asking for what you ain't.
Yeah. Oh, say that.
Shouldn't be asking for what you ain't. Yeah.
I agree. It doesn't go together to some extent. It's like I've heard people say, a woman say she asked you for like a Louis bag, but she's never had Louis Vuitton anything in her life. Yeah. She wants you to buy the first one.
Yeah. Is you crazy?
Yeah, and I'm a firm believer in that. So I feel like, yes, great for your partner to buy you nice things, but I'm never really asking for nothing I couldn't go out and get myself. So what do you agree with that?
So this is an underground secret. So we you didn't mention my name here when we first. Okay.
But yeah.
I don't want nobody looking for me. So this is the underground secret.
Okay.
If we find a woman that approaches us like that, we're gonna try to cash out. If we do cash out, I'm gonna call up one of my cats. I'm gonna say, she hangs out at this place. She likes to go to this bar, and you need to come across as if you're that guy, and you try to cash out. And then we pass her.
Oh, wow.
Into the underground network. But she don't know that. So she thinks she's meeting all these qualified dudes.
Not the Underground Railroad.
The Underground Railroad. Harriet, look.
Just call you Moses.
Right. Code name, Moses. So
I'm done.
So, ladies, if you out there and you keep meeting these 6-figure dudes, it's for a reason.
Yeah.
you getting passed because they know where you at. They know where you hang out at. They know your schedule.
Wow.
You get passed.
I hope somebody out there can use this information. Use this information accordingly. So tell me this, because there is this guy, I'm not even going to give him clout on here to even say his name. He's an Instagram person. And he does these Instagram lives that are...
Kevin Samuels?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You already knew who I was about to say.
All right.
So you know the foolishness that he does on his show. And I'm not going to say, he don't make some valid points. This is a man. I said, so Kevin Samuels is on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, go look him up. You may love him, you may hate him. Right. It can go either way. I watch his stuff really because it's entertainment. But what he does is he has this live, and I would never dial into his little show. Like people, not little show, but people dial into his show to get advice on relationships. And he gives it to you straight, no chaser. Like he tells women, you're a 5 at best. He'll ask women like, what do you rate yourself? She'll be like, I'm a 9. You're a 3 at best. Like, at best. Yeah. So he will break it down. He tells women things like, if a man is this, 6-7 figure man, he's not going to want you because you have kids and you have this. And he just really I ain't gonna say tears the woman down, but he tells her what he feels is his truth and what he knows about relationships. So that's why I would never call in.
Right.
But I brought it up because he is very, he constantly says this. He says that when it comes to finances and relationships, if a man has his own money, he's well off, he's set financially, he does not care about your money, because you have some women that call and say they make 6 figures and they're like, I do well, and they use it as a selling point. And Kevin Samuel says that men that are doing well don't care about how much money you make or what you got going on, because ultimately, they're probably gonna end up taking care of you anyway. So your little money, in his words, really doesn't mean anything.
Right.
So what do y'all think about? Do men care about a woman's finances? Ultimately, I know y'all don't want her to be a hobo and have $0,
right.
But is that important to a man? Like how well off a woman is?
No, I don't.
No, not necessarily how well off she is, but if she's making money, like I said, I've said this many times, I don't like swindlers.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So women who try to come in and just take you for what you got. That
and if they got something, I don't want them to be just so loose with their money. Like, come on, tomorrow's coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta spend it all today.
Yeah.
Right.
That rubs me the wrong way.
Okay.
Yeah. People are just foolish with money.
Okay. Foolish with it. Okay.
Yeah. Now, I know cats that have married women that have great jobs but bad families, right? To where the woman makes a lot of money, but most of that money is going out of the household and into the family.
Yeah.
Because they're like saying, and this is women with money.
Put get trip on them.
Yeah, say, hey, when you were broke or we took care of you, we need this car payment or we need this money on a constant basis.
Yeah.
And so even though a woman makes money, that I'm around a lot of dudes that are married and divorced. Okay. So I hear those conversations too. Okay. And I have a lot of them that says, hey, we're going to do this power couple thing. So I am going to get me a woman that makes money just as much as us, because I want the big house, I want the cars, I want the status and so forth. Right. But there's a cost with that. You got to really check into her family. Yeah. To see where that money is going. Yeah. And then I had another cat who the money would go into clothes.
What do you mean? Purses. Like shopping?
Shopping constantly, online shopping. So her making 6 figures is her like making 48.
Yeah, because she's spending it.
Because she's spending it, and she ain't gonna stop just because she got married.
No. That's not gonna make it stop at all. Right. So is that, that's something different to look at. But would you all say overall, when it comes to finances, what do you all say, whether it be for you or just men in general, like what is the requirement? Do y'all just want the woman to have a job, go to work every day? Does it matter? Like what's
I want to build something.
Okay.
Together, build something that we can pass on.
Okay.
Just don't swindle it.
Yeah.
It's just
throwing it away.
Just throwing it away. But people who run these big advertisements of Gucci and all this stuff, they got theirs. Yeah. Why you gonna continue to keep feeding them and you ain't got nothing.
Right. Not nearly as much as them.
Yeah, no, come on, man. Try to build something.
Yeah.
So,
substance.
Yeah. Something you can leave behind to your kids.
Yeah.
Right? So this is what thinking people do. That way, they're not struggling. Your offspring coming behind you now got it a little more easier.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they ain't got to go buy the home.
Yeah.
Mom and Daddy left me the home.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you can take them finances that you make it and build you something else.
Exactly.
Right. Pass it off to your kids.
Yeah.
This is how you get ahead, man. Right. You don't get ahead walking around because I got a Louis Vuitton purse and Gucci belts. And that ain't getting you ahead.
Not at all.
And people who does that on a constant basis, they lacking something. They thinking that the clothes and the outer appearance is making them something that they're really not.
Yeah.
Right.
It looks good, that's it.
Yeah.
But it's a look good for like a picture in that moment, and then what?
Then what? You broke.
Yeah.
Well, I'm to piggyback off that. Me personally, I'm looking for a woman that has ambition.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Because if she has ambition, then that money is going to have a place.
Yeah.
Right? So if a woman just wants to live, that's usually the women that spending is usually out of control.
Right.
But if you meet a woman and she says, I'm trying to get from point A to point B,
She got a plan.
then I know the money's not going all into Gucci. Not all of it. You know what I mean, it's not.
It's okay. There's some nice things.
Yeah.
But to constantly buy it.
Yeah.
Every time they come up with something new,
I gotta have it.
Got it. Come on, man.
But a woman who has ambition and she's able to separate what goes here, what goes there by just listening to her.
Right.
Then it doesn't matter how much she makes.
Yeah.
I mean, enough to support herself. You got to be able to pay your mortgage or your car note.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if you have ambition, then she's gonna be pretty. It's a different type of caliber woman out here dating, from ones that have ambition and even ones that are just career women.
Yeah.
Big difference.
It's a huge difference. And I think it was Cash Doll who said something about that with me. And she was like, it's a difference between, just a broke man who's out here being broke and don't want to do nothing about it versus somebody who has that hustle mentality, because it's like that ambition. They're always going to be trying to get it. They're going to be trying to get it from somewhere, some way.
And they're going to make decisions to put them in position. Mm-hmm. So you don't have to worry about how they manage money. You're going to see it anyway.
Yeah.
But, you can have a career woman that makes 6 figures and could be the worst person with money.
Financially, because some people just can't deal with it. So what would y'all say, other than like frivolous spending, what is like a hell no when it comes to finances? If you hear this about a woman or you see her do this, you like, no, I can't deal with her. Is there anything that's like ground zero outside of just like frivolous spending?
When it comes to money?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I laid mine out there.
Yeah. If you blowing it fast.
Yeah, you blowing it fast. You just throwing it away and ain't building nothing with it.
Can't do it.
I always said money is made to make money.
Well, like Dave Ramsey said, if money doesn't have a plan, then it'll go anywhere. So I'm looking for the number one thing. If a woman doesn't have a plan,
a budget, that's super important.
Yeah.
And I think just for everybody know in general, whether you're talking about a relationship or not, because I know for me, I've dealt with people that didn't have budgets and their money was going everywhere.
Yeah, they don't know.
Or I've dealt with people who might not have like a spreadsheet, but they manage like in their mind, they do well with it. Or people who say like, hey, can you help me with a physical budget that I can see?
Right.
I'm open to that. You got the money for it. I see you're not a frivolous spender. You just need some assistance with like getting it on a piece of paper. We can make that happen. Right. So I think, you got a plan for all of your money. If not, like you said, BMF, blowing money fast, it's just up and down.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that'd be my number one thing. Killer.
So does her career matter to you?
No. Not me, personally.
I mean, I've been with chicks that have red hair that don't have a career. Right?
No, what? They work at Subway.
They don't even work at Subway. I think they just, run dope. So I don't know.
Look at man. I got a cousin.
Mm-hmm.
If I have my phone, I'll show you a picture of her. She got 4 houses.
Yeah.
All her life, guess where she worked at?
Where?
Post office.
Pizza Hut.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what she told me? She said, Larry, it ain't how much you make, it's what you do with what you make.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember she's older than me. She's my first cousin. And she when she graduated, she was working at Pizza Hut. And she's managing Pizza Hut still there today. Mm-hmm. She bought a condo. Mm-hmm. Paid it off. Moved out there, bought a house. Started renting the condo out.
That paid for the
house out.
Yep.
Rent that out. Now she got a house, $500,000 home. You should see this joint, man.
Uh-huh.
That's what you do with all this house. I just wanted Big, beautiful home, man.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's a good, great Colleen. Like a cat.
Yeah.
I went to stay with her, man. My wife went to stay with her. She put me in the, one of the big bedrooms. Man, it was like a suite in a hotel.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was so huge.
Yeah.
I said, God.
And never would have thought it because somebody said, oh, she working Pizza Hut. That can't be her house.
Yeah.
And I have better conversations with females that work at Pizza Hut.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm not about to deal with you.
I guess because they're so used to be like, what do you want on your pizza?
Yeah. She always told me that. she said, she said, cuz, I ain't never had a brand new car. Uh-huh. I said, I wish I had neither. It's a waste.
Yeah.
I'll never do it again.
Yeah, I do used cars.
You know what I'm saying? I'll never do it again. Never do that again.
I've done it a few times. I won't do it again.
Yeah, I'll never do that again. Waste of money.
But I think ultimately, it comes down to, no matter what the career is, no matter how much you're making, what you doing with that money? How are you managing that money?
And on these days, though, a lot of women lead with careers.
Ask you questions like...
No, they don't ask me none. They don't even care what I do. I mean, literally, they just... Do you have any kids? Have you ever been married? No. All right, that's all the questions that they're gonna ask. But hey,
those are the two.
If they are financially, women who's kind of financially secure, that's basically all they're looking for. Mm-hmm. Someone who hadn't been married and don't have no kids. Mm-hmm. They feel they can make that work. Yeah. But here's the thing about that: they're gonna be so controlling. Yeah. Mm. Because they feel as if they're making the big money, they're making all the money.
Yeah.
So they get to call all the shots. And that's still not how it goes.
Nah, that's not how it goes at all.
You know what I'm saying? But that's why they don't have nobody. Mm-hmm. Because they get in a relationship, because them the only two questions they want to know. Yeah. Have you ever been married and you got no kids? Right. Okay, this
all
the
time.
But you're so controlling once we get into the relationship, they out. They cash out.
Yeah. And there's definitely no submission going on there. Nobody wants to deal with being controlling on either end of the spectrum. Yeah. So I think it's really important things we got to talk about. And we're going to be right back with the Living Single segment. When we come back, I want to revisit that. Those two questions kind of on my mind. Like, why are these the ones? Like, because there's more that people need to know. So we'll be right back with the Living Single segment.
This now brings us to the Living Single segment of the podcast. It's simply a segment where we want to send you good vibes, good energy, and give good advice on any questions that you may have about being single, dating, or relationships. Remember, nothing is off limits. So, welcome to the Living Single segment of the show, and let's get into it.
And now this brings us to the Living Single segment. Be sure if you want to have your question answered that you send it in to www.tobesingleornottobe.com, or you can send us a message on Instagram on our page at To Be Single or Not To Be as well. So this question came from our website and it reads as such. It says, I am 29 years old and I'm in a serious relationship with my 32-year-old partner. He has a 4-year-old child from a previous relationship that he loves and adores. However, I don't. What? I do not like kids at all. Not one bit. Not in the least. So I have not met his child because every time he brings it up, I find a way to ease myself out of the conversation and distract him with something else. However, I know I won't be able to keep doing this. I do not want kids and I do not want to meet his, but I love him. What should I do?
Tell him you don't like kids.
Yeah.
And then find out what he gonna do.
Yeah.
I mean, why you keep dragging that out? That's very simple. If you don't like kids and don't want to have kids, obviously he loves kids and he done had a kid.
Right.
That ain't gonna work. So you wasting both of y'all time.
Yeah.
Bye.
I mean, damn.
Bye.
I mean,
what should you do?
I agree. I like that. Tell him and see what he gonna do.
Yeah, what you need to do. Yeah.
I mean, what she want him to put the kid up for adoption or something? Like,
man. Yeah, see? Automatic deal breaker.
What's she gonna put the kid up
like,
for
hey,
adoption?
I know hey, what's his name? Fred or Gerald or something? Like, hey, Gerald, there's some adoption agencies close to us. You want to go drop your kid off?
Want to go visit?
Yeah, visit. We can go as a family and leave as a couple.
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
People are nuts.
Yeah, that's just. Why she right here with a question like that? She ain't put a name on that, did she?
She bet not.
No, she did not.
I ain't think she would.
Because we're going to look her up on social media.
Man, Facebook and everywhere else.
We're going to find her.
Yeah, man, come on.
Hey, look,
man.
the internet is undefeated. We're going to find you.
Yeah, come on, man.
What does she want him to do? Put the kid up for adoption?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Damn. Hey, I'm not shocked.
And I stop laughing.
Wow.
I'm not shocked. I've had women, like, when I lived here, I had a house.
Yeah.
They had a house.
Yeah.
My dad always told me, he says, if a woman wants you to move in with her,
don't give up your house.
Ask her this one question.
Yeah.
And the question is, can I put my name on the deed if I move in with you?
Right.
And he says, watch what they say. And I have a female here. She was a Delta, but I ain't gonna say her name.
Don't bring Deltas into this.
She was a Delta. And she said, she says, hey, I want you to move in with me. I'm like, hey, I got a crib, right? Yeah. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, at her like kitchen table.
Yeah.
I was like, I cannot wait to ask this question. I was like, hey, okay, if I do it, my name goes on the deed, right? She paused and she says, well, I have property and I have assets. And I was like, is my name going on the deed? Because you're asking me to sell my home.
Right. To
move in with you. Is my name on the deed, right, if we do this?
Right.
She's like, no, I can't do that.
But I'm not giving her my house.
Why does she want you to move in?
I guess eventually get married.
That was going to be step one.
Yeah.
That was backwards.
Ladies,
inviting a brother to live with you is not going to be a step to the ring.
No. And him giving up his crib.
Right.
And guess what? If I cash out on the house, then and I'm living with you, something.
And you get mad.
If repairs, no. If repairs come up,
yeah,
well, I'm not gonna chip in to get it fixed.
Now you paying.
I'm paying, right? So if something comes up, I'm paying. And if she gets tired of me, guess what?
You gotta go.
I gotta go, and I can't get my money back.
And people be quick to be like, "It's my house.
Yeah,
my house.
Yeah,
get out.
Yeah, gonna put you out of her house."
I'm telling you,
no, I ain't going through that.
Dating is a battlefield, and I have a purple heart.
You were smart to make that move.
Yeah,
so y'all would say she needs to tell him and let's see what he gonna do.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Because it ain't no.
You done told us everything that you don't like.
Right.
And let's find out what he gonna like if you tell him that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. So there it is. You know what to do, and this prepares to this relationship is over.
But one more thing. A, did I say, okay, I'm cool with that and cash out? Or B, did I say, oh, no, this ain't for me?
Yeah.
But I ain't telling y'all that.
Well, you don't live in Nashville no more.
Yeah, I don't live in Well, no. She lives in Nashville.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
We'll leave it at that. So if you have a question that you want answered on the podcast, please send it in to the website. Again, www.tobesingleornotttobe.com or our Instagram page. And on that note, we'll be right back with part 2 of this conversation. And now this brings us to the resolution segment. So this is where we give our final thoughts on today's topic. So I'm going to ask you guys, tell us, what would you say that the resolution is to truly end this epidemic of men living on one planet and women living on another? Like, how do we really find harmony for everybody to just be on one page and live happily ever after? Or, is this even really possible?
Well, I think that when it comes to dating, that you should treat the dating world like an ETF stock, which is a stock that has multiple companies in it.
Okay.
You invest in
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the 401k.
Like the 401k, a little bit. You don't put all your money into one stock.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? And it goes back to, I believe, what I said earlier about the grocery store. Don't go in there to buy the whole damn thing. Just get what you need from every aisle.
Yeah.
And each aisle is a person.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And if people will approach dating as, hey, I'm just out here looking to find some good people that can help me with my career, that can help me with whatever, that I can call them up without the what do you call it? Not the stress of sex, but the pressure of sex.
Yeah.
Or the pressure of spending money.
Yeah.
If I see a female call me, I have to be comfortable enough to pick up that she's not gonna ask me for dinner.
Yeah.
Or that she's going to ask me to move in with her or something like that.
And not put your name on a deed.
Right. So, and Unc, you taught me this, that before you invest into any stock, you got to do your research.
Right.
But are you going to be able to do your research in one day?
No.
Not at all.
It's going to take some time. Because what? You're looking at the financials.
Yeah.
So when it comes to a female, you ain't going to know about her financials in one setting.
Yeah.
You're going to listen to her.
Yeah.
Before you just go all in or before you 86 something.
Right.
And you might be able to help her.
Yeah. In some way.
Right. So that eliminates the sex.
Yeah.
And that eliminates the marriage. And all that's left is getting to know the person.
Yeah.
So if we will ETF people and just go out there and just have fun, if this person just wants to F your brains out, so be it. If this person just wants to hang out, if this person wants to call you up and get some business advice, if this person wants to do this, that, and if they're all females when it pertains to me, if it's all females, then eventually if this stock starts to take off and you'd be like, well, let me just do it a little bit. Let me just put $10 in this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Before I put my whole nest egg in this stock, and just gradually I invest. Right. And then we'll see what the return is. But when you're doing stocks, right, it's a yearly return.
Yeah.
Not a weekly or monthly. And if you invest enough in that stock, you get dividends. Right. And to me, that dividends is marriage.
Yeah.
But before you get to that point, just approach dating. This is the way I do. I approach dating as ETF spot. I got my money spread out everywhere. Yeah. I'm not talking about sexually. Yeah. Just saying, I don't know, these people might have something that they can help me grow. Right. That's the way I look at it. Until somebody says, Rod, I know we've been spending time together, but I like you. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I've been liking you. Yeah. You know what I mean? Until you get to that point, you got to move accordingly. Right. But just casual. Just, take it easy. Let it grow. Yeah. When you invite somebody out to dinner, don't go to dinner on the first day. Go for some drinks or some coffee and find out if this is a stock that's worth invested in. And like figure out what type of personality trait. Very good analogy. Yeah, great analogy. Yeah, figure out what type of personality trait they are while you're there. Whether they're from control country, peace country, perfectionist country, or fun country, which is, I'm from fun. Yeah. If we can laugh and joke first, man, you got me. Yeah. You know what I mean? Always a good one. Yeah. I love it. Yeah. What would you say, Unc? Well, pretty much in agreement with everything he just said. Mm-hmm. And the only thing I probably could add to that is that before you even start the dating part, women, men, make sure you got all your stuff in order first. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Have your life together. That way you're not out there looking for somebody to practice on. Not so much practice on, but to carry you. Yeah. If you can carry yourself, both of y'all can carry yourself. Now you got something you can build with. Oh, yeah. You can build something. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But if you're going out there just looking for someone to carry you, you're off to the raw start from the jump. Yeah. It just ain't going to work. And I'm going to tell you, women, if you're looking for somebody to carry you, the dude ain't going to say nothing at first. Nah. He gonna carry his ass. Yeah. That's all he gonna do. Yeah, you can't be out here looking for somebody to carry you. You can if you want to. You can, but I don't think you're gonna get very far. No, you're not. Nah, he may carry you for a little while, but he gonna get tired. Everybody carrying something gets tired after a while. Hey, he gonna cash. Yeah, he gonna cash you out and pass. It gets too heavy.
It weighs you down.
Yeah.
Hey, ladies, guys share intel. I get calls at least once a month now. It used to be more. I get calls once a month. Be like, hey, you know such and such? And I'll be like, yeah. And the information is exchanged.
Yeah, and we put notch on my belt. That's all we be doing, especially in my younger days.
Right. So, ladies, don't think.
Used to call them baloney.
Right. Baloney hoes.
Yeah.
Hey.
I got baloney hoes.
Hey, check it. But everybody knew who the baloney hoes were.
Everybody knew. So,
ladies, don't think that you're being sneaky, that
we don't know.
you don't have intel out there.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Some circles are smaller than you think.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Because every guy, before he goes out on a date with a female, tries to get intel.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to come back just like a financial plan. Look, man, all you got to do is say this, because I know a guy who went out with her.
Yeah.
I know a guy who dated her, whether she's crazy or, hey, man, she's a good girl.
Yeah.
So.
Just know they got the intel on you, ladies.
Ladies, they got the intel on you.
Yeah.
You got to trust and believe it.
And we've been doing it for
we share
a long time.
Since we can spit.
Yeah, exactly. Spit, man, I don't know why I just thought of Wesley Pipes, but yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
But Shannon didn't tell us we can spit.
Exactly.
You know, I remember when I lost my virginity. I'm gonna give y'all a story here. This is crazy, man. It was this chick back in Virginia, and my partner told me about her.
Yeah.
Intel?
Yeah. He said, hey, man, all you got to do is take her to the movie.
Yeah.
I said, what? He said, I'm telling you. I said, all right.
Let me go get these tickets.
Yeah. I went and called her, hey, want to go to the movie? She said, which one? So we're going to make sure it's like night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a teenager then. Yeah. Anyway, so we go to the movie. Come out the movie. I'm walking her home. We stopped, made a detour. Nice summer breeze night. I always said this piece was blessed. You know where I got it at? On the church steps.
Oh no! Wait. The front or the back?
The back.
The back steps?
The back steps of the church had this thing with the circle where it goes around like this here, and then it go up on this pad.
Oh my God.
We went up there.
Terrible. Y'all hear this? The church steps.
Oh my God.
It was a blessed piece.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
my gosh.
I can't believe she let you take her to the church steps.
Yeah.
But he had the intel.
Yeah, intel. I already knew.
The church steps.
Ladies,
look,
your intel is out there.
when you that age, you're a young man.
I know you ain't thinking about no church steps.
She ain't either.
Look,
Man.
not out.
Just won't get me in.
I'm dead.
I'm trying to, man, hey, are we talking about first piece?
Yeah, my first piece.
Was yours on the church steps?
Actually, it was inside. No. It was in the pulpit.
You know what?
Hey, look. And she sang, hollered like a choir.
Hit them high notes.
Yeah, hey, what's that? Yeah, what's that, Missy Girl guy? I'm not tired yet. What's that? I think my first. I can't remember my first.
I ain't gonna never forget it.
Y'all bet you won't.
I think it was the babysitter.
Mm-hmm.
The babysitter.
Wow.
Oh, Lord. It's too much.
Less peace.
So the intel is out there, ladies. Trust. The
It is
people know
out
what your
there.
MO is.
You think you walking up 20 minutes late to a date, and dude already got when you walk up in there 20 minutes late to the restaurant, 15 minutes, however y'all do, ladies. He just going over the bullet points. He ain't calling you to say hurry up. He's probably calling somebody else like, are you sure that if I buy her 2 drinks, we good?
Yeah.
Please.
My God. So ladies, Here it is. Y'all know this is what men want. It's what they don't want. And it's what we need to know. So I hope y'all listening. I hope that y'all were able to get something from this. And this is going to be a continued conversation because we have to continue to talk about things like this. And ladies, we got to continue to get this intel. Yeah. These men are telling them.
Got mine.
Yeah, they know theirs. So, Ryan, will you tell the people where they can find the podcast, the Doneson Podcast information? Let the listeners know.
So the audio and I just want to let y'all know that I'm a guest, so everybody on this panel, we're on this show together. I think we have a lot of fun. But
we do.
It's if you have Instagram, it's Doneson or _league. So it's D as in Delta, O N as in Nancy, E as in Edward, SON_leagues. I know you know how to spell leagues. LEA. Damn.
LEAGUE.
Damn. Well, I don't know how to spell leagues. All right, that's the Instagram profile. Now the season is from March to October every year. And that's the audio version every Monday when this season's about to come out. And every Wednesday you can watch us on our YouTube channel, which is called the Doneson Podcast. And you can send me a message. I'll be glad to message back and forth and see if I can help you out or if you can help me out, and we can take it from there.
Absolutely. So thank you for sharing that. And thank you, gentlemen, for coming on the show. Give yourselves a round of applause. Your opinions are always valued and appreciated. I thank you both so much for taking the time to come on the show with me because we have so much fun on the Doneson Podcast. Absolutely. And we had a great time today on To Be Single or Not to Be. And on that note, we'll be right back with the Montana Minute. And now this brings us to the Montana Minute. The first thing, like Rod said, look at dating like you look at an EFT stock. It's a variety and a mixture, and you see what works and what does not. You don't just put all of your money in one and go for broke, so don't do it with the person. Dating is key. The next thing, ask questions. Men get a bad rap for not being communicators, but they cannot communicate what they are not asked. And the last thing, sometimes simplicity is best. Many men don't ask for much, but be real with yourself. Are you giving anything? So be sure that you visit our website at www.tobesingleornottobe.com and make a purchase from our newest drop of the Love Collection and tag us in your apparel on social media when you rock it. And now I ask you the question, to be single or not to be? That is the final question. Signing off, yours truly, Shanna Montana.